Well, good morning, CPC Fantasy Football family. It's your host, Chef Mark Henry. So before we get into these predictions this week, we'd like to talk about something. Hey, a lot of people are about to start criticizing my trade that I made this past week with another rivalry person. But hey, I have my motives behind what I did, and hopefully it pans out the way I think it should. I shall see. But hey, when I wanted to trade him early in the year, just last week, matter of fact, people that's throwing up a fit saying, oh, he's never gonna do anything over there. He's not even gonna be. And then what happened? I got banned for a week because I said something. Never know, he might get hurt. Talking about the person in front of him. So that being said, that's why I wasn't in the chat last week. That's why I'm in the chat this week, and this is what I did. So that being said, let's start off with these predictions, and then no telling where we're gonna go from there. So first off, we got Who Dat Hill versus the Questionables. Kenny, Phillip Rivers has been a up and down situation all year. I don't know how he's gonna fare Thursday night in Oakland. I don't know if he's gonna throw for 350 yards, 2 touchdowns. His level of play this year has been up and down. He reminds me of Matt Ryan. But looking at your team here, I don't think you're gonna have enough to beat Caleb this week. Caleb's team is also hit and miss, but lately this week he's been last few weeks he's been on a tear, scoring a lot of points, proving me wrong for once. But I think Adams is gonna start feeling that chemistry with Rodgers this week, and he's due for a big week. So I'm predicting Caleb to win. Probably the score 135 to 115. So congratulations, Caleb, on this victory. Next, we got Hammer Time versus Bye Week. Leslie, that is a very catchy name. I feel you on your bye week because my team this year has been just not even, I don't even want to go on that subject. But with Hammer Time having Breeze and Thomas back, I think you in a rude awakening. Jameis Winston, he's playing Arizona. He might throw for 400 yards, 5 picks, and 3 touchdowns maybe. Juju he don't have the Juju this year. Antonio Brown was his thing. Yeah. As long as Antonio Brown was there, Juju was catching. Now that Antonio Brown's not there, he's not catching as much as he should. But I'm going to give this edge to Cody this week. Leslie, I'm sorry on your loss again. I'm predicting this score to be 145 to 107. Now, let's go on to the next one. We got Call the Doctor Clear or whatever versus Watson, the Van Haver Show, whatever you want See, it's Craig versus Greg. I know, tongue-tied. This is going to be a good matchup. Greg got Fitzpatrick playing at quarterback against Indy, which I don't think that's a smart move. But, hey, a lot of people don't make smart moves. According to everybody, I made a stupid move this week trading. So, hey, it is what it is. I don't know, Craig, if Sterling Shepard comes back this week, how Golden Tate's performance is going to do. I've been hoping last week that Sterling Shepard came back to his role, but apparently the Giants want to go ahead and keep him in concussion protocol. Man, this is a hard one. With Mahomes coming back, I don't know if he's going to be quite as efficient on the running game. But I'm going to go reach out for a limb this week and pick Craig versus Greg. Craig, you're going to score 115. Greg, you're going to score 110. It's going to be a close game, but I don't think, Greg, you're going to have enough to edge it out this week. So, better luck next week. Then we got Russell Wilson versus I Give Up. David, you started off so strong, buddy. But your team looks so good. And then for somewhere it went so wrong, so quick. Like, you was winning, and then next thing you know, you stop. Carl, man. You hoping David Johnson comes back this week, huh? I see you got him in your lineup. Man, DJ Moore, David. This one, I'm gonna edge. I'm gonna edge this week to David. I'm gonna give David his third win this week, only because Kamara comes back. He's been on the sideline with his ankle injury. I think it's healed enough to where he can come back and make a difference. But the only thing that scares me is I don't think Kamara's going to get 22 points. The way that Murray's been playing lately kind of opened Sean Payton's eyes, I think. And you're going to see more of a mixture of like the first year when Kamara and Ingram was together, where it was a dual threat. They was both scoring 15 points a game. I think that's the type of mindset they're going to go from here on out the rest of the season. So, Aaron Jones is going to edge out Barkley. Well, they might have the exact same score in Carolina. So, that being said, I'm giving this one to David. The score, 120 to 119. Close game. David's going to pull it out at the very end. Then we got Christian Boys versus the Truth Hurts. Mark's going back with Lamar Jackson as QB instead of Kirk Cousins. I think it's a week too early, but you never know. Jacob still hasn't picked up a quarterback yet. I don't know if he found one that he wants to really play. Keenan Allen's really been struggling as of lately, man. It's been very disappointing this year for him. And whoever picked him up in the in the second round. Like, this been very disappointing season for him. McCaffrey, Dalvin Cooks, man. I think, Mark, you're going to lose this week. Jacob, you're going to win as soon as you find your quarterback. But I think the score is going to be Mark 125, Jacob 127. You know, it's going to be another close battle. I don't know what it is lately with the close battles, but hey, it is what it is. And that's what we're going to go with. Then we got the Flying Elvises versus the 2018 Colts. Weston, you dodged a bullet this week. You don't have to play the defense of the Patriots or Tom Brady. You do have to play the New York Giants defense. Okay. And Derek Carr. West, I don't know what defense you're going to pick up. Jacksonville's on the bye. But, you have no running back. Defense is on a bye. I'm going to edge this one out to Matt, giving him another victory. And Wes, you're going to pull out that L this week. Staying 4-5. Pretty much the score is going to stay right where it is. Matt 120, Weston 101, and that is it. And the final game of the week is Mark Henry versus Chef Mark Henry versus the Steel Curtain. Man, my team right now is so done for. I'm speechless. I'm out for words. I'm just making stuff around here just to survive this week. I have injuries. I have buys. This has been one of the worst weeks for me in fantasy football. The last 3 weeks has been the worst weeks for me in fantasy football than I can ever think of. With the teams saying, hey, they good to go 100%, one play, and they out for the rest of the game, and you can't put anybody in because they played that one play. It stinks. It's fantasy football. I have to live with it. But if I can get away with Aaron Rodgers scoring 35 points and Mark Ingram and Derrick Henry getting each of 17, I still might lose. Man, this is a tough one. But Thursday night is gonna seal the deal for me. If Clyde's team does not score over 40 points Thursday night, I actually have a shot to win. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and pick myself to win this week. Only living on a prayer that Clyde's team does not produce 40 plus points Thursday night. Till next week, I'm out.